Hey guys, it's Tony with Wood Tramp Outdoors. I told you that I'd get back with you about a base camp solution for those of you that want to go out in the woods, in the sticks, or in the back country and still try to communicate on your ham radio using HF. Hang tight, we'll talk to you about that. All right guys, welcome back. The last antenna that we did a review on was the ALPHA Moto. And we just dropped another video. We're getting ready to. We happen to be out here again today. And I wanted to talk to you about what you see in the background here. I'll get up closer to you. Matter of fact, I'm just going to get out of the way here. You can see it on the tripod here. And what this is the MIL EmCOMM Deluxe. And it covers 6 to 80 meters, and it's tuner free. I know it's hard to believe, but it's absolutely true the way that they put this together out at ALPHA. I'm going to give you some specifications on it, and then I'm going to take the camera down and walk you through it while I talk to you about it. This is an off-center fed standing L dipole that has a female 5/8 11 mounting stud, and as I said, it covers bands 6 through 80. Maximum power is 250 PEP on single sideband, 125 on CW, or 25 watts for digital modes. Very light. It weighs 212 ounces. Of course, it has a SO239 connectors, 50 ohms, and the IP rating is IP53. Now, this is really important, especially if you're going to be taking this out into the bush, setting it up for a remote base camp. It protects against dust, limited ingress, no harmful deposits, protected against direct sprays of water up to 60 degrees from the vertical. I mean, that's really important here. Environmental operating parameters are 15 to 130 degrees. So, you know, this is a pretty robust system here. This match is unparalleled, and it withstands winds up to 35 miles per hour. So what does it include? A telescopic heavy-duty aluminum tripod in a non-padded equipment bag. It's a soft-sided bag, but it's adequate as long as you take care of it and respect it. You also get a second non-padded bag with the following: an auto match with SO239 connector, a 7-section mill stick element that is 9 foot 4 inches long. When storing, fold the whip starting from the top section. Yeah, we tried it the other way. It don't work. You get one 25-foot NVIS element wire and one 8-foot grounded counterpoise wire with a ground stake. Now, that's what comes with this. And as I said, I'm going to walk you around. Now, the questions that we have been getting from our readers when we mentioned this antenna, and from some of the guys in our local ham club, is once you get this deployed, what's the performance like? Well, I can tell you, I just talked to Denmark out here in the middle of the sticks, and that is saying something. You know, that was on 20 meters. And so, you know, we're really reaching out there. I didn't spend too much time on the radio. There's a lot of parks on the air going on right now, and some contesting going on, and some nets going on, so wasn't really able to jump in and bounce back and forth, but the reception was mad. And as I said, I made contacts out to Denmark. That was really, really well. There was also another guy in there from Barbados. I didn't talk to him, but it performs. It's performing very, very well. This is the 4th or 5th time that we've taken it out and tested it, but I wanted to get it on film for you so you could actually see it, because you've been asking me about this option for a base camp situation. You'll have to work out your radio, but as far as an antenna is concerned, This MILCOMM is crazy. And just let me take this around and I'll show it to you, so hang tight. All right, so first of all, just want to talk to you about this tripod. You know, in our business, because we use cameras all the time, we see a lot of tripods. We break them, we burn through them. So we know a good tripod from a bad tripod. It's heavy duty. It will withstand up to 35 miles per hour. It's easily deployed, weighs a little bit of nothing. I told you what it weighed, and it's very, very easy. Now the secret sauce here is in the match. And I'm going to get you closer in this match here so you can take a closer look at it. But this is it right here. It is, I won't say it's bulletproof, but it's close. I mean, this thing is heavy duty and it has withstood everything that we've seen. We had it out in temperatures that was like about 37, 38 degrees, something like that. And it worked marvelous. Performed well. There was no water that got in it at all. It's very heavy duty. And then what sits on the top of that is a 9-foot 6-inch MILCOMM style whip antenna. Very hardy, very effective, right? And what really does this here, well, let me talk to you about the ground first. All right, you got a ground 8-foot ground wire that hooks to the match and goes down to the ground 8 foot. But this is where it really gets neat. You've got this counterpoise right here that goes to the bottom of the antenna and on top of this riser. It goes out 25 feet from the match. Now this is a directional counterpoise. In other words, you know, right now, let me walk over here. You can see it's here in the ground and it's facing opposite of where I am wanting to direct my signal. So when it's this direction, your signal is going out this way. The node's going out that way. You can move this counterpoise anywhere you want it and it's going to be directional. Now, I believe Steve told me that if you remove the counterpoise, the antenna becomes omnidirectional. I haven't done that yet. I might test that out today. But as I said, I've been working it, and it's doing a great job. It also comes with 25-foot coax, SO239 connectors on both sides. And the way that we did this here, you see here is the moto, and what we did was we unscrewed the antenna that goes to the radio, put a barrel connector on it, and yes, it probably does compromise a little bit, but we haven't seen that many issues with it. So that way when we're mobile, we've got it hooked up to the moto. And then when we get out to camp, then we just switch this right here. And within 5 minutes, we're up, we're running, and we are talking on the radio. So we're going to get back in the studio later on this week, and we're going to edit this. I'm going to put all the specs up for you, and I'll answer some of those emails for you whenever you, well, the ones that's already been sent. So thanks for watching, and we'll get back to you.